So, if you have 46 chromosomes in a human body cell, you have to duplicate those chromosomes in interphase before mitosis starts. We'll talk about interphase. This is the stage where most of the time cells are spending their time. At this stage also, the centriole divide, the proteins are actively produced, and all the metabolic activities are increased. Interphase are actually divided into three parts: G1, S phase, and G2 phase. The G1 is called the restriction point. At this point, cell is matured and large enough to divide and have a sufficient nutrient. And then it can produce to the S phase. At this phase, DNA is replicated. The cells and then continue to grow and ready for the mitosis process. Okay, so now we can get right into mitosis. I like to tell our students to remember a PMAT, P-M-A-T. It is a little acronym that helps you to remember. The P is for prophase, M is for the metaphase, A is for the anaphase, and T is for the telophase. So remember PMAT. The stages are in order. The very first step is prophase. At this stage, the nucleus is still there and is going to go away later on. The chromosomes are still visible, but they are condensing. The spindle fiber is formed and the centrosome migrate to the north and the south pole. The next stage is metaphase. M for metaphase, but you might want to remember M for middle, because in this stage, the chromosome line up in the middle of the cell. The nucleus has been disassembled and there's no longer there, so we can got the chromosome in the middle waiting there. The next stage is A for anaphase. Think of A as for away. The chromosome move away. They are moving to the opposite sides of the cell, so they are moving towards the poles of the cells. Now, one thing to remember, these chromosomes, they are not moving by themselves. They actually have something called the spindles. It is the spindles, that fibers that help them move the chromosomes towards the ends. It kind of helps them move along. The last stage of mitosis is telophase. In telophase, the chromosomes are actually at the complete opposite ends, and the new nuclei are forming on each side to make these two new cells. The nuclei are starting to surround the chromosome on both sides. Think the T is that for 2, because you can really see in this step that the end goal is going to be 2 cells, and in the human body, they are going to have 46 identical chromosomes. Cytokinesis is responsible for the final separation into 2 cells by splitting the cytoplasm, which completes after the PMAT mitosis stages. The cell membrane pinches inward like a belt tightening between the 2 poles until the 2 daughters are formed.